chillin', real nigga feelin'. Rich kid asshole, paint me as a villain. Still spittin' that cash flow, DJ Khaled. I got
Hey everyone, today is going to be a very different style of video. Basically I'm going to be doing a review / essay on my Cabon Creations wing or spoiler or whatever you want to call it. So for those of you that don't know, my carbon fiber spoiler is from Cabon Creations. It's basically a replica of the Nismo 2 style spoiler, which is why it's listed as N2 wing online. Now there's a couple reasons I bought this spoiler. For one, it looks badass, at least in my opinion. It's low key, nothing too flashy like a Battle Arrow wing or something. It's just a simple, clean, and OEM look. The second reason I bought it is because it reminds me of the 326 Power Wing, which from what I know is not made for the 350Z, but if it is and I'm wrong, then it's a super rare JDM part that I couldn't find for sale anywhere. You can buy replicas of the 326 wing on eBay, but they need bodywork to fit on the 350Z, and I have no experience with that, so I'm just not even going to mess with that. The last reason is of course because it's carbon fiber. I'm not sure if Nissan ever made a carbon fiber version of the Nismo 2 wing, but I do know that C1motorsports.com sells the genuine Nismo 2 wing, and that starts at $1,495 plus shipping, and that's an unpainted FRP. So even if they did make it in carbon fiber, that price would be through the roof and out of my budget. So speaking of budget, let's talk about cost. If you go to bodykits.com, you'll find the spoiler listed for $280 plus $130 in shipping. This adds up to $410. You could buy this wing in carbon fiber 3 times before spending the same amount on one genuine FRP Nismo 2 wing. It's a pretty good deal, all things considered. I'm going to ignore the debate on buying replica parts. The low cost is the reason why I went with the wing, and it's the same reason why people, including myself, buy Duraflex body pieces also. They're just easily accessible and they're usually in stock, so you can get it to your home in a week or two. But of course you do get what you pay for when buying Cabon Creations, Duraflex, or anything from Extreme Dimensions. Now I'm going to answer the question you're probably wondering about. Is it real carbon fiber? Absolutely not. This thing weighs at most 20 to 30 pounds, which is honestly pretty insane, especially if you're trying to save as much weight as possible for the track. I bought this for aesthetics, so it didn't bother me too much, although it makes opening my trunk a nightmare. You can say goodbye to simply pressing the button on your Z and have your trunk open on its own. I'm honestly not too sure what the spoiler is made of. Part of me wants to say it's wood with a carbon fiber coating, but I have no clue. On the website it's listed as 100% grade A carbon fiber, which is pretty far from the truth, but really Cabon Creations is just Duraflex carbon fiber, so I expected it. The high gloss finish is nice out of the box, but scratches up super easy. I would definitely recommend re-clear coating it to protect the spoiler from any further scratches. On the bottom of the spoiler, it's just a plain black with no clear coat, and it's the same on the inside of the spoiler also. The blades that cover the inside of the spoiler honestly don't fit great at all, which is a shame because the edges of it aren't even in the same carbon fiber coat, or at the very least painted black. The spoiler itself is supposed to be hugging the hatch of the Z. I'll put a picture up of what the genuine N2 wing looks like, but my N2 wing from Cabon Creations pretty much just floats all around. It's not poly or plastic, so you can't bend it to fit better either. The edges are supposed to line up with the edge of the taillights, but in order to do that, the back of the spoiler kind of has to hang a bit, so fitment's definitely not perfect, at least in my case and with this particular wing. So is it worth it? Well, that is up to you to decide. Obviously you get what you pay for. If I had money to just cash out on anything like TJ Hunt or something, then of course I would just get the genuine part, but for $400 to my door, I'm pretty satisfied with what I got, and I knew what I was getting myself into when I bought a cheap part, especially a part that's brand is associated with Duraflex, and I think both Duraflex and Cabon Creations are owned by Extreme Dimensions. When people ask me about my experience with the wing and brand, I usually just say, it looks good, just don't look too close, and that pretty much sums it up. Let me know if you guys have had an experience with Cabon Creations or Duraflex. If you've seen my bumper video, you know that the Duraflex part I got actually fit pretty good, and I definitely wasn't concerned about the fitment with that particular part. However, with my Cabon Creations wing, it kind of was a way different experience, and the fitment wasn't as good as the Duraflex front bumper. But anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you on the next one.